Hey guys, Serene here coming at you from Brazil. I'm making this quick video for anyone who's coming for the World Cup and they're either new travelers or they're a little nervous about coming to Brazil. So I'm just gonna give you a few hints and tips on once you get here. Alright, we'll start with payments. The real is the local currency here. $1 is about 2.2 reals. When you come here, you can use your credit cards, debit cards, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. They all work here. Visa and MasterCard are the most popular ones. Even small restaurants have them. Before you come here, call your bank and let them know you're coming to Brazil so they don't block your card when you're here. If it does get blocked, just call the number on the back of your card and they will unblock it for you. Some of the ATMs don't accept the cards that have the chip, the microchip. Debit card or credit cards that have microchips. All you have to do is find an ATM that accepts them. It's about half and half. Half of the banks here accept them, half of them don't. I'm talking about the ATMs. And since we're talking about money, let's talk about safety. There is a high chance that there's pickpocketing, especially in Rio and São Paulo and Fortaleza and Salvador. So just be careful and buy one of those pockets for travelers that you put under your shirt, hang from your neck or on your arm. Those are really good for these kind of things because there's going to be a lot of crowds and there's going to be a lot of pickpocketing. Another huge suggestion that I have is not to get drunk. So one of the big reasons people get assaulted or they get robbed or they get into trouble in other foreign countries because they get drunk. You won't believe how many stories that I've heard from travelers that are like, oh, you know, one night I was really drunk, and then there's a story which is, the point is that do not get drunk, guys. I'm not saying that don't drink here in Brazil. Of course you're gonna drink, just watch it, because people get into trouble when they're drunk. Now let's talk about some apps. So if you have a smartphone, you can bring it to Brazil as long as it's unlocked. Just make sure your smartphone is unlocked. And then once you get here, you can buy a SIM card. SIM cards are around 5 reals, and then internet is like 15 reals. So for 20 reals, you can have internet here in Brazil. If you have that, then I suggest you get two apps. Google Maps, most phones have them. But the Google Maps is very detailed here. It has all the streets, all the major landmarks. It's really good. So with that, and another app that is called Easy Taxi. With Easy Taxi, you can call any taxi around you to pick you up. It's an app, you select your location by GPS and the taxi comes and picks you up automatically. It is very safe, all the taxis are registered, so it's one of the best apps that I can use as a traveler. If I'm ever lost anywhere, I just pull out the Easy Taxi and just call a cab. So with that app and Google Maps, you will never get lost. Since we're talking about taxis, let's talk about transportation. If you have different games in different cities, you will for sure have to fly or take a bus. Buses are not usually on time, they're usually like an hour too late, but they're way cheaper than airlines. Airlines are very expensive in South America, but if you're gonna take a plane, the major companies are Gol, TAM, Azul, Avianca. Those are the South American. Of course you have the other international ones. And you will find out how expensive it is to fly here in South America. And if you're taking the bus, just keep in mind that Brazil is huge. It's a huge country, so it might take 20 hours, 25 hours, up to 30 hours to go to a different city. Alright, from that we will move on to tickets. You cannot pick up tickets at the stadium ever. Before, after, during the game, you can't pick it up at the stadium. But if you go to the FIFA website, it tells you the pickup locations. They're usually malls or convention centers, very close to the stadium. So go ahead and go to the website and that's where you pick them up. Now once you're there, you can either buy more tickets or you can transfer tickets. FIFA states that the only way to buy or transfer tickets is with FIFA through FIFA.com, but you can also do it with other people. Here's how it works. Every ticket has a name on it, so my tickets have my name on them. So if I want to sell them, I can just give it to another person, but I can't change the name. They won't be checking the tickets at the stadium, it's impossible. It happened in South Africa and it's going to happen here too. There's way too many people to be checking the ID to the ticket, so they won't be doing it. So you can theoretically buy tickets from StubHub, from people in Craigslist, or outside of the stadium. Just keep in mind that you won't have your name on it. Alright guys, that's everything for this video. I hope it's going to help you out when you come here to Brazil. If you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the comments and I will answer them. Thanks for watching and enjoy the games.
Let's go!